The ideal habitat for lynxes is in open forest and meadows. The scrubby edges of the meadows are a particular favorite, where it can hide and pounce on rabbits. The niche of the Iberian lynx is to keep the prey population down. If the lynx population decreases, the population of the hare increases. The Iberian lynx is just over twice of the size of a domestic cat, but the larger legs give it a more lanky appearance. The lynx mate at the beginning of the year, and the cubs are usually born in the months of March and April. Usually 3 or 4 babies are born and gain independence in around 8 or 9 months of age. Without genetic variation, some of the basic mechanisms of evolutionary change cannot operate. There are 3 primary sources of genetic variation. The species was formerly classified as a subspecies of the Eurasian lynx. Both species occur together in Central Europe. Every summer, forests and scrublands are destroyed in large areas by fires. After a forest fire, the ecosystem would be very empty and not many living creatures would be there anymore. What the habitat looks like after the fire depends on the type of forest and the severity of the fire. Some types of forests typically do not burn down during the fire, and the fire burns low-lying vegetation, but not the trees, and regrowth is. The Iberian lynx could survive from being hunted by adapting to camouflage better. After the forest fire has destroyed the environment, the remaining species of the lynx with the best traits or adaptations will pass on more genes to the next generation. The next generation of lynx would have many adaptations to help them after the natural disaster. After the natural disaster of the forest fire, new individuals may enter the population. The organisms that migrate into the population can change the allele frequencies of genes. The best adaptation to have after a natural disaster is probably physiological, because after the forest fire it would be best to have a larger litter to produce more for the population. I believe that the Iberian lynx would soon evolve by mating with larger lynx, so its chances of survival and attraction to other lynx would increase. The bigger the lynx gets, the more intimidating the lynx would look.